If we can do things like make the most simple things in our lives happen in a way that are so contained and require so minimal solving, that we have time for adventure and reading and quietness and rest and all that, we can't help but be better at everything we've chosen to say yes to. So yes, this is extremely steeped in how do we do better at doing life at home, but it is so informative to the way that we can show up in our work. 92% of you tell us, oh my word, it helps me in both. And it's because it's like literally, I think about it like a 2-lane highway. It is the same road, just different lanes. You can't separate it from one another. Stuff is happening, we're saying, we're doing things, we're going to meetings, we're driving places, we're packing lunches, we're picking up the house, but we don't actually feel any progress at all in our day. You know, we lay down at night and we think to ourselves, I went so many places and did so many things, and I have actually no idea what I did. This is a recipe for burnout. Burnout has nothing to do with being busy. Burnout has everything to do with putting more and more effort and seeing absolutely no progress. And when we are reactive to everybody else's needs and demands, and we don't have a plan for our time and for our money, and we don't know what it is that we want to get out of our lives because we're tired and reactive, we end up feeling empty in spite of the fact that the throughput is very, very high and very fast. We've marginalized all these tiny little decisions because we've said yes to stuff, not realizing it is a no to something else. Misaligned yeses are thieves. They come to kill and destroy your time, your energy, your priorities. And that is what these orange ping pong balls are about. The orange ping pong balls are those things that you have said yes to, but they don't fit, they don't align with your priorities. It's literally saying, you know, I have 4 kids, they all pack lunches every single night. If every kid packs their lunch at a different time of day, that is making that exercise like as big and obtuse as possible. If I say this is the 15 minutes that we pack lunches when we're cleaning up dinner, that takes what could be this gigantic thing that takes 1,000,000 hours and says, it's just this big. I more specifically hate it when I'm running late to a meeting and I jump in my car and realize I have no gas, which used to happen to me a lot. And so I started to say, I hate this. Whenever I think to myself, I hate this, I think, how can I make it simple? And so I always fill my gas tank on Sunday on my way home from church because we are almost never in a hurry. Then I never get in my car during the week and think, oh crap, I have no gas, I'm gonna be late. Very simple system that's very specifically on my calendar that takes away something that sucks. I wanna have time to work out. I wanna have time for friends. The question to ask is, what can I edit out, or what system can I put in place to make something I'm doing happen faster? If we can get things like our mornings happening smoothly, if we can get things like supporting our kids and them knowing exactly what's happening all day long, if we can do things like make the most simple things in our lives happen in a way that are so contained and require so minimal solving, that we have time for adventure and reading and quietness and rest and all that, we can't help but be better at everything we've chosen to say yes to. So yes, this is extremely steeped in how do we do better at doing life at home, but it is so informative to the way that we can show up in our work.